let's look at understanding sales metrics to 10x sales. What is metrics? What is metrics? Metrics are combinations of elements that predict results. All right? So, a sales metric is a powerful tool that helps you visualize and analyze your sales performance. Your leads, your knowledge about the product, about the market, and about yourself as regard sales, they are all elements that are affecting and producing and determining your results as regard sales. And we call those things metrics. All right? So, identify areas for improvement and develop strategy to increase sales. So your sales metrics helps you to understand the areas you need to improve, areas that you've actually improved on, and how to strategize to produce results. So to 10x your sales, it is essential to understand sales metrics and how to use it to drive growth. What is sales metrics? The sales metrics is a table or a chart that displays the relationship between different sales variables. We'll look at the variables, all right, such as product and service. The product knowledge. So it's either you are selling a product or you are selling a service. So as a consultant, you sell product and service. Hope you know that. A consultant sells product and service. You sell consultancy, which has to do with advice, guidance, direction, and you sell the real product, which has to do with land or properties or buildings. So your product knowledge or the service you are rendering actually holds your results, the result that you produce as a salesperson. And we add that to your metrics. So in sales metrics, you have a board, like a table chart, that you put all these variables. Now, understanding these variables and improving on them gives you an edge in what you do as a salesperson, as a real estate salesperson. So you can't take out product knowledge out of your metrics. The variables that helps you to succeed as a salesperson, you can't take product knowledge out of it. How do you sell what you don't know? You can't. You can't sell what you don't know, so you must focus on the product. So in AssetRise, our most valuable or viable product is the PalmReach. So anytime you come here, you hear PalmReach. It's not that we don't do other things. I know somebody was asking if we sell buildings. We do. We have complete buildings we built and sold within this space already. We do. And we have residential properties where you buy and you start building and you live in it. We do. But what we are loud about is the PalmReach estate, because we are the pioneer of agro real estate. And same with PalmReach or palm oil plantation. So you want to sell AssetRise products. I give you the PalmReach estate to go and sell. Do you know that you cannot sell it with the knowledge you have about just selling land in Moe or selling land in Ekpe? Yes. You can't. Because you are selling land in Moe, you are selling land for residential or commercial or industrial purpose, as it were. But you want to sell PalmReach land is beyond the land. So you will have limitation using your original understanding of normal land. You say, oh, come and buy land. Oh, hey, land is expensive now. You need to be a landowner. There are other incentives attached to it that you don't have knowledge about. You may even say, oh, it has palm tree. Why should I go for land that has palm tree? Do you have a substantial amount of knowledge to back up that question? Why should I go? You don't know. But the next will say, no, palm oil is good. Who told you palm oil is good? Why should I go into palm oil business? So all these things informed the product knowledge of the product you are selling. That is why I tell people, when you go for product briefing, don't just run out of that conference or that meeting with the knowledge you are getting. Because what you'll be doing, you'll be selling it from my own narrative, and which places a limit on what you can do. Do your own research. Do your own research. You cannot convince me more than the knowledge you have of the product. You can't. So, product knowledge plays a vital role in building up your sales metrics. Number 2 is customer segmentation. Where are your customers? The product you want to sell. Who are the people this product will appeal to? If you watch, there are some certain movies soap opera you watch in Nigeria, you cannot find MTN running an advert of a product of 100 naira or 1,000 naira. How many of us watched? I don't think I watched that program. Housewife of Lekki, or the Housewife of Lagos. Real Housewife of Lagos, yeah. Now, if you watch that, because of the segments that product or that program is being focused on, there are some certain products you will not see them advertise on it. You cannot see it. You can't see MTN doing if you buy 100 naira recharge card, you will get extra bonus. You can't see that advert on MTN, CNN. MTN advertise on CNN, but they won't put such. Why? Their customer segmentation does not fit in that place. So the products you are selling, you must know where your customers are. Where are they? So all these affect your sales metrics. My sales metrics is different from yours, so hope you know that. It's different. So if you understand all these variables, you build up a very strong sales metrics that you can use to determine your sales anytime. So many of us, we go after the wrong customers. We go after the wrong customers and we don't get results and we complain. So somebody asks you, or you get a product in Banana Island, then you now take it and run to Alagbole, I thought you would call that corner for them. You want to go and sell the property. Say, okay, come and buy a land. They ask you how much the land, you now tell the man. After giving the man the price, the man now faint. Like, buy a land for 2.5 billion. For where? Then you now say, come on, I told them before, this price is too expensive, I can't get customers. But somebody just sold yesterday. So in January, we went for our management retreat, a yearly retreat. We went to Eko Atlantic. The first day, we walked around at night to see the place. The next day, we're taking a stroll, and God, one man brought, they didn't tell me, but with what I saw, that is not his wife. It looks like his girl. I didn't say she's a girlfriend. Guess what he came to do with her in that place? To show her the land he bought for her. Wow. Yes. Do you know how much the land in Eko Atlantic? Do your research. $. Eh? It's expensive. How much? No, but please, it will shock me if we don't know the price of Eko Atlantic. 3? No, it starts, the minimum is 5 billion actually. It's from 5 billion upward.
Inside water.
So it can go below there, above that, because they don't sell in naira.
$.
They sell in dollars. Now, my question was, who sold this property to this man? That's my own concern. The commission. Sorry, the commission. So some persons are complaining that this is too expensive. Now one man. So if a man can buy that for, I see that as a side chick. It don't look like wife because the way to get dressed that day. Oh God, I close my eyes. Now if
I used to dress well now.
no, so it could be right, but from my own interpretation, if that man bought that thing for the side chick, it means that he has more than that. So there is no product that you cannot sell, no matter the price. A woman being go buy am. So know where your cost. Who touch this thing? Why would they play now? Know where your customers are. All right. So let's analyze who are the people. Don't worry. Who are the people that the product you are selling will resonate with? Let's look at it. Let's analyze Palm Ridge Estate. Who are the people that the Palm Ridge Estate will resonate with? And why should they even buy it? Because for you to understand your customer segmentation, you need to understand why they should buy the product. Why should they buy the product? And you get that answer from your product knowledge. You need to understand the product. Once you know the product, you know the kind of people who should go for that product. So, you are very good, you're a good cook, and you now prepare abacha. Let me use abacha. You prepare abacha. You know, if you bring abacha here, no matter how sweet it is, you can't get every person to buy. Not because they're not hungry. They don't know it. It will not resonate with them. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Like the Yorubas, abacha is a really pure Igbo food. So, like some Yorubas who are not adventurous when it comes to food, they will never eat abacha. Same with, I'm not pronouncing it well.
No, I just called for Yoruba.
Okay. Even let's come to the Yoruba side. Amala. I know of a guy. Don't mention that thing Amala where he is.
Why?
It's not Yoruba.
Maybe it's traumatized.
No, it's not Yoruba. It's a pure Igbo guy, and he don't want to say it Amalake. The color. Don't let me say what he says. Let me just keep my mouth shut. Sure, you understand? So, when you understand the product, you can tell where your customer segmentation will be. Are you with me? Understand the product. I give you amala to go and sell. You now take the amala, you go into Alaba or Ladipo to sell it. You go shatter your return. But I give you abacha to go and sell. As you dey run to Ladipo, you are going back home because of you stop finishing.
Is that all?
Are you with me? There's one delicacy.
Oh, wow.
No, not bad. There's a way that we serve it, they'll not pour one white.
Oh, fruits.
It's Igbo. No worry. There's a way it looks like. No, not ukwa. No worry, I can't remember. It's a real Igbo this because I mingle with Igbo. You know, when I go buy my fabric in Yaba, I see them. They'll fetch it out. It's like they use corn or something to do it. No oil. There's no oil in it. There's way they will prepare it or serve it. They not bring something like water, kind of. Don't mind me. Don't let me. It's pure Igbo. I know what I'm saying. Man, na Igbo.
Yes.
Take it from me. Na Igbo. Now me they tell you na Igbo. Me when you see soup.
That is soup. Okay, they pour white water on it.
I don't know.
You have two methods of cooking.
Okay.
You eat it with the water.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So now, anytime I see them serving it, I'll just. What is this one? You will see guys, man. They'll gather and take it.
It's very expensive.
Expensive.
Yes.
Now imagine you carry that thing. You carry that thing and enter Yoruba market. Can you go there and say, hey, they will not buy. Are you with me? Now, why should you know those things? It helps you sell effectively. Now, you need to understand the product first. So, if I don't understand that product, I'm a new salesperson in one restaurant, and they give me that, and I just run straight in Lagos market where all this Yoruba people dey, and I want to sell it, I won't sell anything. You get what I'm saying? Now, because I don't know the product, I get my customer segmentation wrong. Had it been I know that product, the best place to go is Computer Village. As I land the Computer Village, they will rush me. My guys I buy fabric from Yaba, that is why I saw them eating it. That is the right place to go. So your product knowledge will affect your customer segmentation. Now, who will Palmish Estate resonate with? You need to know. We say Palmish Estate is a strategic land ownership. It helps to diversify your investment, those who are planning retirement and all that, right? So if you understand it well, there are places you don't take that product to. Do you understand? Your knowledge of the product will determine where you take the product to. There are people who take the Palmish Estate product to a place where you can't take it to, and I'll tell you why. So your basic understanding of the product is land ownership. Diversify your income. Abi, buy land, you start making money from it. That is what you know. And there are places where you can take that knowledge to. While there are other persons who understand that it's beyond land ownership. It's beyond just palm tree plantation. It is palm oil business. And they understand the value of palm oil. So they know where they can take that knowledge to. There are high value investors who can invest in it. Not because it's a land ownership. Land is none of their business. It's not because they give passive income. Passive income will not attract them. They understand that if I go into palm oil, I'll be competing with Malaysia. I'll be competing with Indonesia. I'll be competing with Okumu oil. So it's your understanding that will determine if you can resonate or sell to those kind of people. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You know, it's easy if you give yourself into it. The person who sold 25 acres is not the same knowledge the person who sold 1 acre use. It's not at all. It's a different knowledge. So the more you know about the product, the more your customer segmentation expands. It does.
Yes.
So your customer segmentation is shrink or expand based on your knowledge on the product and service you are selling. So work on this. Get to know more about the product. Please get to know more about the product. Get to know more about the product. So number 3, sales channels. How do you sell? What are the channels you are using in selling? What are the channels you are using in selling? The different sales channels you use, such as direct sales, indirect sales, online, and all that. Now, I just talked about what's it called? Exhibitions. Some persons never thought of exhibitions. Exhibition is a massive strategy to get large number of people. So your own sales channel influences your sales metrics. Now, I want you to understand, your sales metrics is like your strategy playbook in sales. If you have it well organized, you can predict your sales every month. When you play with every metric on that board. So number 1, your product knowledge. Number 2, customer segmentation. Number 3, your sales channels. So you have to list out the sales channels that you have worked with, that worked well for you, and you know you can use effectively. Not all of us we sell through online. Not all of us. I sold through online, but not the way you see it. I've not done advert before, but I've sold online. I organize a webinar, post it online. People came for the webinar, I educate them about the product and they bought. So when you hear sales, online marketing, digital marketing, what comes to our mind is, oh, let me go and post on Facebook. Let me post on, it's good, very effective, but that is not all it is when it comes to digital marketing. Are you with me? So please, you must understand your sales channels. It's a work. Sit down, draft all this thing out, and stick to it. Work with it. You will see that your sales will move to the next level. Then the fourth one is sales stage. The different stages of sales process, such as lead generation, qualification, and demonstration and closing. So you must understand where the process you are now with your prospects. Are they just leads? Leads are people who showed interest in your product. There's some people that is where they will remain, just interested. They're just interested, they don't want to go further. Also, but you must understand. Some person say, there's this man I follow. Yeah, this man no one buy. Yes. You should know there are some people you don't waste energy on. You don't. I met one of my neighbor and I shared this story with him, our product, and he just laughed. I don't come again. Where I was standing, I just knew in my spirit, don't waste your time with this man. The guy has a Mercedes and a Camry and living in a rented apartment. Now, when I told him and he laughed, the way he laughed about me, I knew, leave this man. But some persons will not know. You will waste your energy on. There are some customers, there are some prospects that are not prospects. Let them go. All right. Now let's look at the process. You have leads, those who showed interest. Abi, you now have qualification. You have to qualify them. Who will remain in this your sales funnel? There are some persons you need to take off because they will drain your energy that you would have used to follow the right people. Take them off. But it's the truth. Take them off. So you must qualify your leads. Not everybody's lead. So you go out today, you get 100 persons who showed interest. It's not the 100 of them that you qualify to go after. So take them off. Then demonstration. How are you demonstrating the product to them? That's another thing. And demonstrating the product effectively comes from your product knowledge. And you know when we talk about, because of the uniqueness of the product we sell here, when we talk about the product knowledge, it's not just understanding the land. You must understand the market behavior of palm oil. You must. So we went for inspection on Wednesday, big first day, special inspection. How many of us went for inspection yesterday? Okay, that was general. We took some 30 persons for his inspection. So we were discussing. And one of the man came to me like, okay, I want to retire. Tell me, why should I do this business? After explaining to him the usage of palm oil, I need to call this man. I just remember now. He said I should call him. After explaining the usage of palm oil to this man, these are learned guys. Are you sure? I said, no, do your research. Google it. Palm oil, we have more than 27 industries that need palm oil to function, to produce. You cannot, as I'm talking to you now, you cannot have palm oil and looking for buyers. In fact, there's something going on right now. There's some certain persons who go into the farm and buy the bunch itself. Palm oil sellers are finding it difficult to even get bunch to mill. Presently. As a president, I'm telling you what is happening now. They don't even know this set of persons. They go into farms in different states and buy the bunch itself. Palm oil plantations, those who mill, don't have bunch to mill. People are buying it, taking it off. Trailers, taking it out, you don't know where they're taking it to. That is palm oil for you. Do you know presently that Malaysia is coming back to Nigeria? They are coming back to Nigeria because their climate is affecting their own palm oil production, and Indonesia, Malaysia rely on palm oil. So they are having strategic partnership with some farms in Nigeria to be offtaking their palm oil. Palm oil is not for cooking food.
Alone.
Now me say no before it at all. I know. So let me tell you. I know it's an exaggeration, right? But I want you to understand why I'm exaggerating it. I will tell you why I'm exaggerating. Do you know it's just 27% that we use for cooking? Just 27%. So if you understand this, you can sell it. Do your research. Do your research. If you understand this, you can sell it. So, how do you demonstrate it? Then the powerful side is closing. We find it difficult to close our sales. We find it difficult to close our sales. Most of us, we generate leads, we qualify them, we demonstrate well, let them understand it, but closing it is a challenge. On Monday, one of our consultants called me and brought the lawyer of his prospect. Two of them came here. They actually sat down with him and bamboozled him with questions. He said, no. You must come to the office. Let Mr. Stanley answer all these questions. So when we came, after answering the question, the lawyer who came for the client bought one plot. See, let me tell you how you close it. You close it. It's passion. Passion. The client or the prospect should see your excitement of that product. Should see you personally, you are excited. Apparently, I was not collecting any commission from it, but I understand the product. Aside the land, don't worry, the land, we should not emphasize land. Land cannot be overemphasized. But the palm oil in it, I understand it, and I head on that understanding, explain it to them. The man said, make I first collect one plus first before we move forward. He bought. And on Wednesday, the client actually sent a check for his own business. He's buying 2 acres of Ewekuru. No, it's Ewekuru the people are buying now. He bought 2 acres of Ewekuru. But the truth is, in closing, you should be excited about it. Not that you want to buy, but sir, I know what I am calling you into. Do this thing, and you will thank me later. And I do tell my client or my prospect, okay, you will thank me later for this decision you are taking. You will, and I know you definitely will. Don't leave your customer to take the closing decision alone. Assist them. Because the truth is, let's look at it now. How many of us they dance, they spend money? As you're enjoying spending your money. Even when you want to buy that your iPhone, something like you can join. You understand what I'm saying? Then you see the same person, oh man, you are buying a good phone. I'm telling you, the picture, if na woman will say that the picture is good. This picture get to buy. But the truth is, you have to assist them to make the decision. Okay? So these are some of the variables you have in your sales metrics: product knowledge and service knowledge, customer segmentation, sales channel, and stages, sales stages. Okay? I hope I need to transport this thing. All right. So the benefit of sales metrics. Mr. Lamini, hours there hours. Who said time has gone?
She will go.
10 minutes.
I should go.
The dinner has moved.
No.
The dinner has moved.
Please, so.
Bisola is not talking.
10 minutes more.
10 minutes.
No,
No, they said 10 minutes more.
Yes, stay.
All right. So the benefit of sales metrics. The benefit of sales metrics. All right. Your sales metrics provide several benefits. Number one is improve sales visibility. If you understand what I just explained, you can see the possibility of you selling. sales metrics is a master class when it comes to sales. It's a bit technical. If I want to go into deeply, want to have a practical session, it's a bit technical. We all come with our chatbot and start plotting all these things. It's a bit technical and it's a master class. And I want to beg us. I will share the slide with us.
Thank you.
Even though I don't like sharing the slides.
Thank
No,
you.
I'll stop it.
You are special.
It's my
But we are family.
intellectual property. Thank you.
We are family.
Family member now. I call your shop. You give me that. Your shop. I'm coming. All right. So now it helps improve your sales visibility. It makes you visible and it makes you see the possibility of you selling. Please give in to all I've just said, from product knowledge to the stages of your sales. Try to understand it. All right? So a sales metric helps you to visualize your sales performance and identifies areas for improvement. So those variables, which area you know you are not good at, improve on it, because that is what is hampering your sales or your performance. They are not just there for you to get you excited, they are there for you to check which area I'm good at, which area I need to improve on. Okay? So basically, like I tell people, every top performing salesperson have coach. They do. So to get this done, you need a coach or a mentor. Both of you will sit down and go through it. And this is what I work. This is what I work. I used to work with my people. We look at this and improve on it. So number two is it helps increases efficiency. So you now know which area I need to put more strength. Many of us, generating lead is not our problem. We do. But how do we qualify those leads? How do we nurture them? How do we close them? So when you understand it, it helps you. Sorry. It helps you to decentralize your energy effectively. You know which area you need to put in your energy. So by analyzing your sales metrics, you can identify bottlenecks and optimize your sales process. Number three, it enhances decision making. All right? So a sales metrics provide data-driven insights to inform your sales strategy and decision making. Number four, the better resource allocation. I just said it. So when you understand, if you do your chatbot, your sales metrics chatbot, you will know where you should put your resources more. It helps you allocate resources effectively. So if it is lead generation you are having challenge, some persons to generate leads is a problem. They are very shy to talk to people. They don't know how to get leads. You don't even have to engage people one-on-one. There are other means you can use to engage, to generate leads. Please remind me before I leave. There is a strategy I want to share with us on how to sell effectively. Please remind me. Don't let me forget that. I beg. If I forget, I will go. All right. So it helps you to understand where to allocate your resource effectively. So by understanding your sales metrics, you can allocate resources more effectively, maximize your sales potential. How to create fantastic. I love this. How to create your sales metrics. So number one is to define your sales variables, which I explained the other time. Please, it will be very effective if we go through this process. Write down these things I just shared. I didn't say you should write the slide. Create your own sales metrics. This is a business class, right? This is not motivation now. It's a business class. Create your own sales metrics and write the variables, the elements that determine what you do as a salesperson, what will inform or help you engineer the result that you're looking for. All right, so identify your sales variables you want to include in your metrics, such as product, service, customer segmentation, sales channel. There are a lot of things you would pull back. It could be customer feedbacks. Your customer feedback can be a sales strategy for you. It's something you can use to improve your approach. All right. So whatever works for you in your sales process informs your sales metrics. Then number 2 is collate data. Every time you go out for sale, for marketing, every time you make an attempt to sell, that event can help you get a well constructive and strategic data. So you go out to meet somebody and the person refused to buy. Do you know why the person refused to buy? The only thing that you took out is that the person did not buy. So it's a wrong customer, you now move to somebody else. But guess what? What made that person not to buy that you did not pay attention? You will take it to go and approach the next person, and the next person will not buy. In most cases, it's not that the customer don't have the money or the customer is not interested. It could be you who did not get him to be interested in the product. It could be you who did not get him to the point of buying. So sit down and ask yourself a question. Why did Mr. Labaja did not find this product interesting? Is it that I didn't present it well? Let me show you a story of something that happened to me. So one day I was going home, I was driving home on a Friday, and I just thought to myself, let me give myself some treat this evening. So I bought a bottle of wine and stopped at one suya spot to buy suya. So I stopped at the suya spot to buy suya. I parked like this. There's one Jeep that parked behind me. When the guy came down, I looked and said, no, this guy, he must buy permission state from me. I loved, as in, he was looking good. So me, I was standing, waiting for my suya. He came down, placed his order and went back. It's a very nice suya spot, not when they use Bagada. If you know Bagada phase 1, behind Charlie Boy, you know the place what I'm talking about. So the man now went back into his car. So I came, I looked at him, I must meet this guy. I ran into my car, brought that flyer, and came to his glass door. I was asking him to wind down, like what? Because 2 other persons came to beg money. But my appearance is different actually, but similar model. Like, so when he now wind down, I smile. I said, go through this, you find it interesting. He just collected it and wind up back. The moment I left him, I said, Stanley, you don't fuck up. You fuck up. You fuck up.
But why did you see that?
Why I see that? She just said something like, I would have engaged him. That come from the same level. You know what he saw me as? One of those that let me beg for 6. And I don't beg for 6. I would have, the moment he came down, I would have greeted him. How are you doing? I love your car. Or something, just engage him. Then we now start talking. That is what I said. Remind me, there's a strategy I want to share with us, which I didn't apply that day. Till today, the man will come in, and I can assure you, he won't go through that flyer. He didn't go through that thing. But for me, I've gone through it, I've seen it as a wrong step, something I cannot repeat again. So please, most times, something did not work. Try to know why it did not work. It's not that it doesn't work. Are you with me? Why this process did not work? It's not that that process does not work. So if you understand it helps you. So collect your data, gather data on your sales, your performance, including metrics such as sales revenue, conversion rate, and customer acquisition. Like I said, your customer feedback can inform what you have on your sales metrics that can help you grow. Then create a table or a chart. Create a table or a chart. And I won't be time for that practical. I would have said let's do that practical. How to create your own effective sales metrics. The number 2 is to analyze and interpret. So when you have everything on the board, all right, you have to analyze them where you have strength and weakness. All right, where you are improving or you have improved. You now know where to place more emphasis or more resources at. So that's how you interpret and analyze your sales metrics board. Okay. So like 10 minutes maybe take me on. I think I still have like 4 other slides except we. Okay, thank you. Okay, using sales metrics to 10x, because this is the goal actually. All I'm saying is for us to understand. But this is what we want to achieve, 10x our sales goal. So using your sales metrics to 10x your sales, to 10x your sales, use your sales metrics to identify high growth opportunity. Let me explain something. From the product knowledge I talked about, I said, the more you know about a product, the more your market segmentation expands, or your customer segmentation expands. Let's take for instance, when I give you a phone, a smartphone, and your basic understanding about phone, and which is actually the original intent of a phone, is to make call and receive call. Nothing more. As in nothing more. This phone they use 2 million, 3 million buy. The original intent was to make call and receive call. Nothing more. Now, that is the knowledge you have about phone. Now you know you're actually not wrong if you have that knowledge. And I give you. How many of us have seen S25 Ultra? Presently, in my own opinion, no phone is like that phone. Presently, crazy phone. It's 3.6 and 3.5 million. If I give you that phone,
This Samsung.
25 Ultra, S25 Ultra. If I give you that phone with that knowledge of receiving call and making call and answering call, if I give you that phone, make you go sell. Do you know I've limited your potential of selling? Because you'll be looking for people who are looking for phone to make call and receive call. So I will not take 3.5 million naira to buy something to make call and receive call. That's stupidity. Are you with me? That's stupidity. Because that is the narrative you'll be using to sell it. So when you call and say, look, let me tell you, there's one phone. The phone is flat, it's black. You can use it to receive call and make call. They say, oh, really? How much is it? 3.5 million. I can't get out of here. That's stupidity. I can't use 3.5 million to buy something to make call and receive call. But if I give you the full knowledge of that phone, if you have the 3.5, you will buy it year and year. If you have that phone, if I have that phone here, yes. Sorry, there is nothing I can do. Nothing. No. There's nothing I can do with that phone. It's one of the phones that is 100% AI enabled. Take your picture. I can set. Just take your picture now. I can get to know everything about you. Just your picture. I'll get to know everything about you. Everything you have posted on the internet, I'll fetch it out. I'll fetch it out. A lot of things. So when I explain all those things to you, and you have the money, you buy it. Please, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. Yes. You see how product knowledge limits your potentials in sales. So, for you to identify high growing opportunity, you must understand your sales metrics and know which one is working for you or which one is working against you. Alright, so analyze your sales metrics to identify high growing opportunity and focus on those areas. Focus on this area. So number 2 is to optimize your sales process. From lead generation to closing, which area you are lagging? Are you lagging in generating leads, or you are lagging in educating them, nurturing your leads, or you are lagging in demonstrating the product to them, or you are lagging in closing? So your sales metrics will help you understand it and optimize accordingly. All right? So it helps you develop targeted sales strategy. So in your sales metrics, we have customer segmentation. So when you understand where your customers are based on your product knowledge, you can easily target your sales strategy effectively. The way you enter them, penetrate your customer segmentation will be more effective when you understand them. All right? Then it helps you allocate resources effectively. We talked about that at the previous slides. Best practice. Okay, I'll close here. Best practice. Best practice using sales metrics. Number one, regularly update your sales metrics. All right, that's why I said you must know what is working for you or working against you part time. All right. So number two, use data-driven insights. What is working for you part time is a data already. All right. Then number two, do your research. Do your research. Some persons are finding it difficult to sell land. Why? Because they do not know that they have to work with reports part time. I have a friend, not a friend, it's an acquaintance, who both of us we went to get property around Ekpe 4 years ago. Yes, 4 years ago. And there was a time he came into Abuja, Lagos. He stays in Ibadan. I told him, I said, guy, man, we need to go into agro real estate now, get land in any other place. Leave that one. All the sell Ekpe land they go. But presently, he has a property in Ekpe that he cannot sell. Because of what is going on around that Ekpe houses. He can't sell. Why? Because no foresight to see that. You see, let me tell you, every trend have expiring dates.
Exactly.
As you must know that. Yes. People were shouting agro real estate. There will be a time it will not flow, it will not fly. You must know. So for you as a consultant, you must know which one you should focus on. There was a time nobody talked about short legs, but now everybody is going to short legs. And there will be a time short legs will cast. All right. So please use data-driven insights to help yourself. And number three is to focus on high growth opportunity. We'll talk about that. Then continually monitor and optimize. So it's a continual process. All the time, you check what is working for you or what's not working for you. This full model we just go through now helps you to build a well-structured business. And I hope we know that as we are seated here, we are business. Your relationship with AssetRise is not a person to business relationship. It's a business to business relationship. You are a business partner with AssetRise as a business. So you have to build it accordingly. That structure helps you maximize the potentials available for you as a real estate consultant. Okay, conclusion. I like this part very well. So that I can go and see that. So by analyzing these sales metrics, you can identify trends, patterns, and areas for improvement, and develop targeted sales strategies to tennis your goal. Thank you for your attention. All right, let me take this face off here.
Why did you use green at the end of the day?
What you have? You like that?
Sir, we say we should remind you
How
of
to
your
sell effectively.
strategy.
Thank you. All right, so when it comes to sales, the most effective way to sell is to use conversational approach, not confrontational approach. Don't use confrontational approach. Use conversational approach. And I will explain. So, I meet you with my product and I say, good afternoon, sir. Say, I have this phone that is doing this, blah blah blah, and I'm selling it for 85,000. Automatically, what comes to your mind is you want to take money off me. In a subtle way, that is the impression I'm giving to you. And every human being, the moment that thing comes to their mind, you build a wall. That is why they say, no, I'm not interested. Haven't you encountered somebody who said, I'm not interested, at the end of the day, you press a button? That's what I'm not interested is a default response for all of us. I'm not interested. Why? No, I will give my money. Say what happened. Because what comes to his mind there is that I want to take the money off me. So it's not too effective. But what about I come to you and say, hello, inside. You have to bond with the person. I love you, share. I'm not going to tell you, my name is Stanley. Have you heard about this new phone? 25 Ultra. That's conversation I'm engaging in. He said, no, man, you are missing. I'm not saying you should buy it. You see that word you are missing? I'm not saying you buy or you have it. I said, I've heard of it. So I'm not just telling you some new features about this phone. As I'm telling you the futures, I'm getting you excited. Please, can you lock that door? The noise is disturbing. I'm getting you excited about the product. Before I finish all my story and increase your excitement, the next thing like, oh, where can I get it? Where can I get it? It's more effective than confronting the person with your product. That is one way in conversation. Number two, you can start with questioning. If you get somebody to give you 10 years, the last years will be to your favor. Would you like to retire without stressing yourself as regards?
Sorry, take that again. You get somebody to give you 10 years.
10 years. Yes.
Oh, yes.
10 years. 10 years.
Oh, yes.
10 years. 10 years. If you get people to give you 10 years, the 10th one will be to your favor.
Amen.
Would you like to retire and not struggle for finance anymore? The answer is yes.
He's talking, he's explaining.
Would you like to own a land and the land is giving you passive income? It's yes. Would you like to be receiving minimum of 4 million naira into your account every year without you doing anything? Yes. The next thing is not getting curious. Okay, where you go? It's not getting curious. Would you like to be in a community of billionaires? All you're doing every time is just discussing and money is coming to your account? Yes. Would you like to buy a land and you don't have any issues with Omonile or the government? Yes. Would you like to own a palm rich estate? He won't know when he say yes, because he have been telling you yes. I sell palm rich estates. All those questions I've answered you can get them through palm rich estates. Can assure you, you've sold that into that man 80%. The next thing that you want to get clarification and you want. It's more effective than you making your product and drop it on the table for him to buy. Are you with me? Yeah. Get them interested in the products. What I just explained to him now is a psychological process in getting people to do anything that you want them to do. It's more effective than throwing out their product at them. That is confrontational. You are confronting them with the product. And many of us, we don't want to. I have money. No. Don't have money to go. Don't to part with your money. Okay? So I think that can work. It has worked for me many times. And it can work.
Question.
Give me ask. I'm here.